Well, top of the mustache to all of you that are here with us for this special occasion. We are so happy to see you. So happy to see you. It is. I just don't know where to begin. I'm Isaac.
I'm Ben.
We're glad to have, as always, all you mustache and coffee lovers with us. It is so exciting, guys. We got
Yes.
already messages coming in. We're going to get to them. We're going to acknowledge you guys because we got a giveaway too. We'll get to that in a second, but I have to ask and be sure and see if my buddy Ben is feeling all right. How you doing, Ben?
I'm doing a bit better. Unfortunately, I have had COVID the last 2-3 days. I'm finally not coughing my lungs out every time and having to put them back in my mouth. You know, pretty much just spit them out like, oh, there's my lungs. They're on the ground. And I have to put them back in.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's been rough.
I'm sorry, Ben. That
It
sounds
happens.
awful, but you're here.
I'm here.
That shows your dedication, and
Yes.
I really should not be laughing right now, but with your like scratchy voice and that chair, you look like you should be like that old guy on PBS, just like welcome
Yes.
to Masterpiece Theater.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I pretty much my day was building a coffee table and moving this over here, and I'm like, this is a perfect like lounge chair just to chill out. And put some little decoration up, little lights.
There you go.
Not doing much, but
That's great. It looks good to me. I mean,
Thank you.
I had to laugh. I'm sorry. You look like you need to have a fireplace behind you, and then you got the whole set down.
I need like one of those. You always see it like in, I'm representing the SpongeBob. I think he had like a pipe with bubbles, like
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
something like that.
You can pull that off. I think that would suit you.
And I dressed
at least a robe. Get a robe. That's what you need.
Yes, I need a robe.
Well, here we go, guys. We don't want to ignore you. We just wanted to make sure we got our introductions in because we are showing you how much dedicated we are to have the celebration of 1 year Mustaches and Coffee. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for all of our listeners that have been with us from the beginning, even if it's been a week ago. Thank you for being with us. Just a round of applause all around. And if it sounds like we have our nose plugged or whatever, we apologize, but we're kind of under the weather. I don't have COVID, at least I can't say that, but I'm just not feeling the greatest. This wonderful Ohio weather that we complain about seems like every time. Well, let's get to some of these comments, guys. Thank you for being so patient with us. We have Ajax in there. How you doing, Ajax? We got Seth. Good to see you, Seth, joining us. And we'll throw this up here. I was seeing some camaraderie going on there. We got happy Stastical first anniversary. Thank you for that, Ajax. It is. All right. And we got Gallagher Guy 88. There we go. Welcome in. And yes, this is where all the cool peeps are at tonight, for sure. Friday night. We're trying to stay warm. It's not as cold as it was Monday through Wednesday, but it is still cold. So this is where you get to be warmed up by the friendship and association that you get with us here at Mustaches and Coffee. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. And we got some applause there. Thank you. We'll give you applause back. The applause all goes to you guys.
Yes.
You guys are making this just awesome. I don't know. We're just here to hang out and have a good time because we have so much we could talk about looking back on 1 year of Mustaches and Coffee. We want to get to these comments though. Wow, we've got them pouring in. Good.
Yep.
Good guys, keep them coming. Seth says lungs are running away.
Yes. Yes, I got to find them and make sure my cat doesn't pick them up and carry them off next time. Like, come back here. You got my lungs.
We feel for you, Ben. We'll try not to make you talk too much, but
I'm much better now. Before I was just like much better now.
I can tell it's got a little raspy, but it's not that bad like what you're explaining, so that's good. Okay. Here's Ajax. He was talking about your coffee table. At least we know your coffee table will be used for actual coffee. So there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully.
You have to. And here,
Exactly.
let me throw this up here. I don't know why I didn't before. I just feel old. Let me get this thrown up here, Sonny.
There we go.
Let me see all the comments right in front of you there. We got let's see. Not everyone wears tennis. I'm gonna give you a highlight there. Not everyone who wears tennis shoes plays tennis. That's
True.
true. That's how I referred to shoes growing up. They just said tennis shoes. They didn't call them shoes. It was just tennis shoes because everybody just wore them everywhere. So, well,
I
we
was
got
I always thought they were like 10 shoe. And then like
10 a shoe.
and then like later on I'm like, "Oh, it's tennis shoe." Like
Tennis shoe.
do you have to like have 10 shoes? Like is that a minimum, tennis shoe?
That's like your grandfather or some older person tell you, like, back in my day, it was tennis shoe. That's what they would call it.
Yep.
Tennis shoe because it was 10 cents a shoe.
Yep. Pretty much.
We got Seth saying congrats. Thank you, Seth, and
Yes,
congrats
thank
to
you.
you guys for all the fun that we've hopefully brought to you guys because this has just been fun for us. We hope you all have been having as much fun. Just, I mean, I don't know where to begin. Like, where do you want to start, Ben? Looking back on this year, like, I mean, oh, there's so much we could talk about. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll put you on the hot seat, like I'm interviewing you. Like, what
Yeah.
was it like
Here's
when
my
we
therapy chair.
there we go.
Here,
Tell me,
let me get this way. I remember.
tell me the first time
Ow.
that you thought that a podcast would be something you would be good at.
You know, just thinking back, I'm like, has it really been a year? I think we're what? I lost count of the episodes. I'm sure some of the people listening probably know more than I do of exactly when, what our current number is. But yeah, it's just crazy how fast it's gone.
Yeah,
A whole year.
a whole year. I think we're coming up on 45. Next week will be 45 episodes. If you want to count this, we count this just as a good time and bonus.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, 45. I mean, it's crazy to think. Yeah, I feel I was feeling this really bad sneeze come on, so I'm gonna hopefully have the mute button handy. I do not want to blow everybody's eardrums out if I have to sneeze. So in advance, I apologize, but I'm going to
Yes.
have my finger on the mute at all times just in case. Okay, here we go. We got Seth again too. We want to give everybody some highlights here. The first year was great. It was. It really was. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Seth. It's yeah, just again, don't know where to really start with it. I mean, like Ben was saying, it doesn't feel like a year. It's just
Yeah.
it goes by so fast. Um, let's see here. We got Gallagher guy. He got us a novel he wrote here.
Get over
To
a
get
cold fast. Oh wait, he said to get over a cold faster. Left foot and mashed potatoes. Umbrella at right hand. Sing Mary Had a Little Lamb 3 times while spinning, and make sure to film in both. I'm gonna have to do that. I mean,
that sounds
good
like
tips. Excuse me.
that sounds like it should be in some kind of commercial for medicine. You know, like if you experience these symptoms, that's kind of the list going on.
Side effects include
Having left foot and mashed potatoes, umbrella in right hand, sing Merry Little Lamb 3 times while spinning, and make
Yes.
sure to film it each time. Like,
if it lasts longer than 4 hours, call a doctor.
but yeah, guys, this is great. This is so great with the comments. We want to have a little giveaway though. Just come hang out. If you're joining us now, stay tuned and just hang out because we want to give away any item on our store. The store was just kind of we want to give back to you guys. We've had one say, hey, I'd like to get a shirt or a hat or a coffee mug like this one here. We have a lot of variety there. Huge shout out to my wife. She did all that. She went through all the trouble getting it set up and everything. So huge shout out to her for getting that up and launched. Huge round of applause, yes, for her. And check it out if you haven't. I'm going to throw that up real quick in case you don't have the links. A lot of people like the QR code. That's kind of the wave of the future, I guess, is just having that. So there's our site. If you go to our on our actual page on our about, it's also in there because it's a weird URL. I wish had a better URL. It could just be like, mustachesandcoffeestore.com or something. We'll get there. We'll get there one day. But
For
yes,
sure.
we will just say we'll give that away if you comment. That's your entry, guys. So all the comments coming in, thank you so much. You guys are entered. So we'll do a drawing for that. It's just going to be random drawing, but a comment get you an entry. It's simple as that. So come hang out with us, have some fun. Um, let's see, we got Ajax there. There we go. I like it. I have clicked the like and rung the bell, and not only because the sound effects triggered a billion response. I like it. I like it.
Perfect.
Thank you, Ajax. Thank you for the support. Ajax, I guess we could start there. Ajax, we had a lot of fun with you
Mhm.
going through Weird Al. What'd you think of that episode, Ben? I think that's a good place we can kind of start.
That one's really hilarious. I think one of the shorts from that at the time was like one of the highest viewed shorts that we had on YouTube with Weird Al, and the amount of comments we got on that episode, and that it was just a hilarious episode, and really appreciate Ajax and his knowledge of Weird Al. It was a pretty awesome episode.
Yeah, Ajax is the biggest Weird Al fan I know, and I think he's probably got that reputation with a lot of people. He's a huge fan.
Mhm.
He finally got to meet him recently, so big shout out to him. Like
Yeah.
that's awesome to be able to meet someone that you're a big fan of and got a picture with them and all that good stuff. So yeah, check out Ajax as well if you
Yep.
like Weird Al.
Just
You can probably appreciate his knowledge of Weird Al. So big shout out to you, Ajax. Just doing awesome things. And I'll throw Seth's comment up there. Yeah, Ajax, Galaga Guy 88, both killing it. I agree. Yeah, you guys are doing great.
I just realized something that if I scooch this way, if you remove the comments, it looks like I have little legs. You see it? Look at me go.
You mean if I hide this? If you
Oh man, I guess however it was before. I don't know if that. Yeah.
throw up,
Anyways,
I could throw up another one. We got
yeah.
Ajax because
There you go.
comments are
There you
coming
go.
in, guys. This is
There you go.
great.
I got a little leg.
Yeah, talking about the QR code. That's right. Everything's like scan me, scan me, scan me. That's right. So and okay, here we go. Yeah, I have a much better mic now. That sounds less like being waterboarded.
Nice.
We had a little bit of technical difficulties. I think it still turned out okay. That's the thing. Yeah, next time we have you on Ajax, I'm sure it'll be fine. It kind of adds to the comedy of it a little bit, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Just a little bit anyway. But I
Mhm.
get the frustration. We've had our technical difficulties, and I just get frustrated with it. So I feel you there.
Should I mention our other giveaway, or should I wait?
Go if you'd like to go for it. Let's open it up because I'm letting Ben, since that's Ben was like, hey, I got something I want to give away. So I'm like, you say what the rules are and everything, Ben. Go for it.
All right. So this case is let me show you. Hopefully it doesn't fall out. This is called an arcade box. It has vintage arcade games. You just plug into your TV, and it's got the really bad like Chinese PlayStation with the Xbox like numbers and stuff.
That's a PlayStation controller, actually.
Yeah, PlayStation, but it's got it's got like the
PlayStation.
Xbox numbers. So it's
It
like
actually,
YX. They're like all over the place, and they added some. Anyways, just really weird. There's like I think it's like 1,400 games or something, but yeah,
oh,
that's what you plug in.
impressive.
So in order to win this, there we have a recent episode where it is the last drop segment. So you have to name what happened in the episode about the man who was walking down the street. He had something on his head. So all you have to do is name what that was, and you will win that.
There you go.
First person to do it, whenever.
Okay. We might have some comments already on that, so you'll have to keep an eye on that. But there you
Yeah.
go. Keep that in mind throughout. Just commenting gets you an entry on any item off our store. But if you want to get in on that action, that's pretty cool. 1,400 games, and it's pretty much a PlayStation controller with Xbox, so they don't get sued. I guess that's
Yes,
their way around it. Like just
something like that. Sorry, this thing's falling down. I'm glowing. I
being
just gotta put it
attacked.
up here. Ah, it's an octopus. With you.
Oh, let me see. We got Ajax again. You are all totally Anthony kissing I'm butchering it. Sorry. This live with the giveaway. Give it away. Give it away now. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Red Hot
I do.
Chili Peppers.
I butcher names, so I know I said his name
Me
wrong.
too.
But yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's right. Oh
I
yeah.
know Sheldon had a comment a while back about he wanted my hat. And I don't think I've
Mm,
told him this story behind this.
yeah.
So this is one, you know how I love Jurassic Park. It's kind of bent in the middle. Anyways, this is a authentic 1990s Jurassic Park hat, and I got it on eBay. So I'm like, yes, I need this. So
You can tell it's the '90s because underneath the bill is like
the
green.
green, they always did green on everything
They did. There's
for some
something
reason.
about neon green and pink. That was
Yeah.
the '90s. If you see any kind of style, it's kind of coming back. Have you noticed that a little bit? Not much,
Mm-hmm.
but a little bit. So we're kind of in that.
Snapbacks, all that stuff. It's
Yeah.
all coming back.
Maybe that's why I feel old. It's just like there's no new ideas. I think everything is pretty much a rehash of, just redoing
Mm-hmm.
this and that, but it's just I don't know. I feel like I'm getting old because nothing interests me in the way. It's just like, yeah, it's been done before.
Yeah.
Like there's no new positive spin on it. At least in the past, they take stuff and then do some new fun thing with it. I guess I don't know. I'm just old and cranky. I need a chair like you, Ben, and then we can both sit
Yeah,
together
we
and
just
just
yeah.
be old and cranky because that was the
Classic.
style at the time.
Back.
Oh yeah, but this is great, guys. This is great to see all of you. Again, going back to, I mean, what's another favorite episode? Comment, any episodes that you guys enjoyed. But what was one of your favorites, Ben? Just it doesn't have to be your absolute favorite, but what's one that you really enjoyed?
Let's see. One of my favorite episodes had to be more recently. It comes down to Jonathan at Fastborg with Latitude 64 was an awesome episode. I find myself even going back and listening to it several times. And Bob, the recent Bob episode, that guy was
Yeah,
hilarious. And even the stuff that wasn't recorded, he just had us rolling constantly.
just some people have that. They don't even. It's effortless. They can make you laugh, and they're just having a good time. That was Bob. That was also Jonathan. He's just dry, more of a dry sense of humor, but
Yes.
same idea. It just comes effortless for him. He can just hold a conversation and make you laugh. And they're both. That's actually great that you mentioned both of those. It was almost like really funny guys, but two different sense of humors, but still in our wheelhouse. Like we enjoy that kind of sense of humor on both
Yeah.
sides. So I'm with you. Those were great episodes. Let's see. Making sure I'm not missing any more of these comments here. Yeah, Ajax, 100%. What is old is new again. It
Mm-hmm.
is. You can't say anything's really original, even going back years ago. I know, but I can still act old about it, right? I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
can.
Hey, we got Bruce Steffel
What's
in.
up, Bruce?
Hello and
Hello.
welcome in, Bruce. Your mustache turned into a beard, Isaac. Sort of look like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Nice.
Now, only I could throw a football like Ryan Fitzpatrick. I could get a NFL contract and retire. That'd be great. I'd play 1 year and retire. That's what I would do.
Yes.
Too many concussions. I would not want to play football long term. But yeah, okay. Seth in the comments, Batman. We love that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was just a we want to do this, and that show is just so famous for. I think if you were in the '90s, you were watching that show. So we had such a fun time. I'm glad you could join us for that, Seth. That was so much fun. I agree. Lots of laughs were had too. Lots of funny stories were brought up then, and I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do something similar like that. We'll have to find some kind of TV show or
Mm-hmm.
do like a top 5 episode because that was a lot of fun. I know we could do that on a bunch of different topics.
I think
Um,
another one we could do, since this kind of goes with the Batman animated series, and I've been watching the series, and I think you've been watching it, and I haven't watched it as a kid, is Batman Beyond.
That's true.
Could we could totally cover again.
We could do that if people want to get in on that. We could do like a live like we did for the animated series. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Like you said, I watched it when it came out, but it's been years and years. So I've been going back through it, and it's like I kind of remember it, but I don't. So it's kind of like a
Yeah.
fresh. I've been enjoying it because of that,
Yeah.
but it's more darker. It's definitely on the more edgy. They were targeting more teens back
Yeah.
then. You could tell by just different trends. Like this is so like early 2000s, late
Mhm.
90s.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
great. It's great. I enjoy it. So yeah, thank you for that, Seth, and recommend. And he recommended another one too, March Madness.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Stay tuned, guys, because we have plans for another March
We got
Madness.
something in the works, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, a little tease for you. But yes, that was awesome. So much fun. 64 mustaches. I went back one time. It'd been a few months since we did it, and I was like, "Did we really do that?" I was just blown away how we went through 64, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun, and when you're listening to it, it's like we were getting kind of passionate about some of our choices, like some not moving on and stuff. I mean, it was one of those fun, but it got pretty intense at times. I felt like so, yeah. And I agree with you too, Seth. We're giving Seth all this love here. He just was giving us all kinds of comments I missed. I'm sorry. Bob was great, absolutely. I mean, he's up there, one of our best guests. Just, I mean, he has the mustache. He loves coffee, fun personality. He just fits the mold of this podcast. Bob was great. Just huge shout out to him. If we haven't gave him enough praise, Ajax. I like all the guests with accents. That's a good trivia question.
Yeah.
How many have we had with accents?
Oh gosh.
Even I don't know that one. I have to.
Let's see. I'm thinking 3 off the top of my head. New Zealand, one guy from Australia.
Yeah,
Um, uh,
yeah. Matthew Bliss. Yeah,
yeah, Jonathan was from Sweden.
yeah. And
Um,
Paulino from
yes, yes.
Brazil,
So there's 4.
and then we had also Brazil with Hugo.
Yeah,
So great comment, Ajax.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you don't stop and think about it. We
true.
had
Yeah,
some ones with different backgrounds, and that's what
Thailand.
makes this been so
Although
much fun.
he didn't
Yeah,
really have much of an accent, but still, it might count.
this is true. Yeah, because he moved there afterward. Yeah, he grew up not far from me, so English accent. But if you want to count it as he's not local, yeah, that's another one. But great comment, Ajax. I like that. That's really good. 90s kids shows. Yes, that was so much fun. That was one of our earlier episodes too. That was one that we wanted to do when we thought up the concept of this podcast. That was one of the first topics we had written down. So
Yeah,
obviously it was one of our first ones, but yeah, it was a fun one. I mean, that was where old Toothless, the funny
yeah.
story.
He's somewhere around here. I don't know where he's at. Yeah, there was that one episode where we like were filming, and all of a sudden he's like comes out of a closet, like who knows how long he was back there, but yeah, that was a funny episode.
It was great. I mean, it's not for your cat, but it's kind of like How to Train Your Dragon. That's what the dragon's called, Toothless. So it's kind of a cool name actually to start calling Toothless, like as a nickname anyway. But it's cool. Oh, we got Ajax. You like Yugo the best? Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
Yugo was great. I Nothing like that to me. Being able to see an artist draw right in front of your eyes what turned out to be our mascot. That was just so cool. Yes, and he was so much fun. Great guy, and got to meet him at there was a Cincinnati convention, and I think I saw on his Instagram he was at a convention. I don't know if it was like out of state,
Hmm.
but he posted that he sold out all of his artwork. I was just like, right on, man.
all
Like,
right.
yeah, he's
Yeah, he was
really
hilarious.
talented. Yeah, really really funny. Really enjoyed him, and Seth agrees. Hugo was amazing. Yeah, he was great. Absolutely love that episode too. I mean, we
Yeah.
had so many. I mean, we're biased, obviously. We enjoy them all, but it's like, yeah, when you bring these out. Deanna Smith, hello, welcome in. Sorry to get into your comment now. We have
Hello,
so many
mom. That's my
comments here.
mom.
There we go. And just to let you know, all you have to do is comment as a reminder. That gets you an entry into our giveaway for one item off of our store. So again, if you have commented, just even saying hello, whatever, if you type a letter, I don't know, just something like that, that's your entry. So she said, "You're old, then what am I?" You're a very lovely person. That's what you are to hear.
Yes. Super lovely.
And she said aha, but I think that was afterwards. So let's see. We got Ajax. So this guy with the thing on his head, different from the refrigerator in the back guy, right? Why don't you remind everybody, Ben,
Yes.
what your contest?
So again, entered to win this arcade. It's a the last drop episode was this couple were looking outside their window and they saw a guy walking down the street and filmed him, and he had something attached to his head. So all you have to do is say what was on his head, and you will win this arcade that you can hook up to your TV and use that messed up Chinese PlayStation controller things. But it's fun. There's like 1,400 games on there.
That sounds worth it to me. I mean, the controller's kind of funny. If it works, it's fine. But I grew up with Mad Cats. It was a third party controller, and those things would break like every 5 seconds. They were junk, and as long as it's better than that, it's good. And
Yeah,
it's fun.
it's pretty fun.
Okay, so keep that in mind. If you want to win that, like Ben said, just guess what that last drop was, and we'll remind everybody too. We'll be sure to put that out there. Oh, that tournament was epic. Talking about the March Madness, it was. And again, stay tuned
Something
because
big.
we're really excited for what's to come in March. I don't want to give it away, but it's gonna be fun. Seth says, "Yep, me too." The same thing. Seth says refrigerator on head. That is incorrect. I believe. Yes,
Yes,
that's
that is
incorrect.
incorrect, unfortunately.
So have to keep trying. We do not have a winner for that yet, but stay tuned. We might have one. And D says chicken nuggets. Nom
Yes, I
nom
forgot about
nom.
that episode.
I get so many comments. People love that episode. Ben, what did you think of that? I thought it was fun. It was
That
great.
was so fun. Maybe when I get over this COVID, we can revisit it, or another taste test of something.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff we could do.
Uh, I guess we can tease it a little bit. We discussed, you got your cheeseburgers, you got your French fries, but comment. Be sure you comment, guys. We want your feedback. Maybe we put this out as a poll out on
There you
our
go.
socials too. But we thought, what is the best cereal that goes with coffee? Now, that would be
That's different.
a question I've wondered. Like, yeah, what is the best cereal that could go with coffee? And I mean, I off the top of my head, I'm thinking cinnamon toast crunch, but you don't know, not until you try it. So that might be an episode we do, and I love the feedback on it because I've heard so many people say like they were laughing at us because I mean we were legit blindfold, we couldn't see anything, and we're
Yeah,
just getting fed on this thing.
it was
It was
it was scary.
it was just like in a dark room. You don't it just comes at you, and you wouldn't think that kind of thing would mesh with you, but it did with us. So uh,
Hmm.
let's see. Bruce getting in on the action some more here.
Yep.
You need to have
Chef
Sefik
it.
on.
Yeah.
Shevik.
Yeah,
And
he's a good friend of mine. He's from a different country.
there you go.
Yep.
Awesome. That'll add to our accents of
Yes.
guests. we have to now. Maybe that's our thing. We get people with different backgrounds. I like it though. Let's see. Love the comments, guys. Keep them coming. We just don't want to. I want to make sure we hit these comments up and don't leave you guys in the dark. Live action version of How to Train Your Dragon this year should be interesting. Yes, to go along with Toothless. I
Yeah.
think we were mentioning Toothless. Yes.
It is toothless.
It's kind of random we're talking there. But yes, there is a live action coming out. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I mean, I'm not knocking or anything. I just am like, okay. they're doing live action of everything. It's just kind of like it remains to be seen. Maybe it'll be good. We'll see.
Yeah, they did
So
announced they're doing a live action Wally. But I'm like, wasn't it technically already live action because there
are
were
they
live
really doing
people in
a?
it?
Are
Yeah.
they really? No way. They're doing a
Yes.
live action Wally.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Can Disney just take a chill pill on these live actions? Like, I know that's Pixar, but that's still Disney. Come on, man, come on.
Yeah.
You don't do Wally. Do what is it? Short Circuit. Johnny
There you
Five.
go.
Do a remake of that. Like that's as good as that movie is. It's got 80s all over it. Do like a
Yeah.
modern of that. Like that makes a little more sense. I don't know. Maybe you can't even
I'm
remake that.
expecting them to do like a live action Toy Story somehow.
Oh, of course they will. Yeah. Once they milk, I mean, Toy Story 5's coming out. So once that one's done, they'll do
Live
it.
action everything somehow.
It'll be all AI.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably.
Woody's head ends up on Andy's face somehow. It'll be all screwed up. I'm
Of course.
surprised. I bet it's out there somewhere. I'm not looking for it though. Oh, here we go. Gallagher guy's got a good suggestion here. You have to try the Taco Bell chicken nuggets. Yeah. So if we
Interesting.
maybe do an updated chicken nuggets, we'll have to throw that one in the mix. I have not had those. I mean, I've had their nacho fries. That is if we do fries. I mean, we got to throw Taco Bell as much as people argue it's not actual fries. It is, but I don't know why because it's at Taco
Is it
Bell. But
are those was it the ones that okay, I think it was Burger King. They had the chicken fries.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I don't know if they have those still anymore, but yeah, those kind of
I
weird.
thought they did. I mean, I haven't got them in I don't know how long, but I thought they had them last time I've been there. It's been a while since I've been to Burger King too. Hello, whatever. There's some kind of inside joke going on here. So Seth said, hello, whatever. And then down, most recently, he said, you said, say hello, whatever. So we got some kind of inside joke
Whatever.
going on there. Good stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Seth confirmed there. BK has them. Okay. I thought they didn't go away. They weren't. Taco Bell just messes with you. They keep like it's here, nacho fries, and then they go away. They're trying to be like the next McRib or something where
Yeah.
builds up excitement. But we'll time it. If we do fries, we'll have to time it where Taco Bell has their fries, and then we can go all the way across the board. So, yeah, great episode suggestions there. I mean, we've kind of touched on it. I guess if I'm thinking of an episode, I mean, yeah, I just don't know where they were just all so good, like in different ways. I mean, what I think is so great about this podcast, just to kind of take a step back, I just think it's so cool that we have this podcast that has variety to it. We have our lane and we've been having, mustache champions on here recently. We've had coffee shop or coffee roasters on, and those are just so much fun, but we still have our own thing that we're doing and we bring a lot of variety. I think that's what makes this so fun. So when you're like, it's like, well, I like this one, but I like this one but they're completely different. I mean, we had, Contemporos. That was just awesome. Like, going on site, and they were just so awesome, so
Oh yeah.
accompanying, you know, all the questions we had and everything. And that was an awesome moment, I think, when we gave Andy the mustache bean. His reaction was just like,
Yeah.
this
It
is
was
awesome.
priceless.
Yeah. I mean, we're just two guys having fun, and we wanted to show him some love of like, yeah, you guys are doing awesome things and should be recognized, and they are winning all these awards
Yeah,
from.
they are.
So hey, we're just showing our two thumbs up or mustached bean as of approval, and it was just so much fun. I mean, there was a lot of preparation that went into. We were on site, so we had to get set up and everything, but it was worth it. It was totally worth it. Great.
I do
There.
have to say, if anybody goes and visits their location in Centerville, Ohio, they have the mustache bean where you can see, and they actually had a QR code that they put out for that episode, so you can watch that episode while being in their coffee shop and enjoying their coffee. So yeah, go check them out.
Yeah. That's what was so cool when you said that too. You told me that. I'm like, that is just so cool that they
Yeah.
would put a QR code to, if you visit, you can see it. You can see the mustache being on display on their shelf, and like you said, if you want to watch the episode in Contemporos, have like a Pizza Hut Taco Bell combination, Pizza Hut Taco Bell thing going on there, watching the episode while in Contemporos.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Galaga guy again. I think he has a guess when it comes to contest. Was a bear costume on his head, googly eyes that cost 1,500 to remove on his head. Trying to think what was the last drop it's been lately. He named a couple last drops there, but is he correct?
He is not correct, unfortunately. So this one was an older one. It came out, I want to say maybe April or May of last year. It's an older one. This one does have pictures to it because um this one I think was not long after we started recording live on or uploading the videos on YouTube. So it's a pretty early on one. But
Yeah.
again, they were walking down the road, or this one guy was walking down the road, and these couple filmed it. And I do believe the picture's on there. But if I'm wrong, let me know. Maybe it was the earlier one, but
I I think we were still because that's another thing. We started out as audio and then went to video. We've just learned so much in this last year. It's
yeah.
been crazy. Um, but I think that was still audio. But you're correct. We started trying to give a little bit of a tease with little shorts. There's a short out there. It should be out there of a picture of it because we wanted to show that. So it's out there, but I mean that's kind of cheating. So you got to have to let's see if you can play fair here and just use your brain power. Maybe you'll pull it
Brain
up.
power.
If you're anything like me, it's in there somewhere. Your brain's receptionist has to pull up the file. That's all. Okay, Ajax. My next suggestion for a guest would be, of course, be the person who has the largest collection of authentic Teddy Ruxpins. Well, of
Nice.
course, it has to be of all things. Yeah, uh, that's the freakiest toy ever. I had one growing up, and still gives me nightmares because I might have told that story on the podcast. I can't remember, but um, mine the battery started to go out in it, so it would normally, read you the story, and its mouth would move. I think its eyes would blink too, and then it would make this like ding telling you to turn the page because the thought was as a child you just kind of sit with it and then you turn the page as it's reading it to you. Well, with the batteries dying on it, it was just very like monstrous, like, and then that ding turned into a like noise. So freaky. Yeah. We'll think on that one, Ajax. But thank you. Yeah. Any suggestion, guys? Bring them in. We'll think on we'll think on that one. Let's see. Another guess from Galaga guy. Let's see if he's correct. A deer in a vest on his head. Is he correct, Ben?
That's incorrect, unfortunately. I did look through our recent episode and it's audio only. So that's the hint.
Okay. I'm gonna let you see. I'm gonna let you decide on this one, Ben. We might have let's see if my muscle memory isn't working, Ajax. Let me put that one there first. I'll let you be the judge here. We got Bruce coming in with an answer of a guy with a log cabin with fire coming out of the chimney.
That is correct.
There it is. Good
There it
job, Bruce.
is.
You are
You
the
have
winner.
won the arcade game.
All right. Good
There you
job,
go.
Bruce. Yeah, if I would have thought ahead, I would have had the picture of it. Maybe I can
Yeah, I
do a
think
quick
we
Google search.
yeah,
Cabin. I wonder if you just search like cabin on head fire,
probably.
fire, and then, just look it up here.
Fire.
It does. I'm not bringing anything up. We'll try and find a picture of it though, and
Yeah.
just show proof that this was what we used. If you like Ben said though, if you look it up on our channel, there should be a short somewhere.
Yeah, I think there
Um,
was.
it's been a while ago, like you said. But congratulations, Bruce! You won that. Great job for going all the way back and being able to. Let's see, has it aired yet? Ajax. I don't know if he's talking. Oh,
That
yep.
episode, yes, it aired.
I think if I'm not mistaken, it might have been Businesses We Miss that are gone. It might have been that one. So if
It
you look
was
it up.
the amusement park episode.
Okay, that sounds right. It was around that time.
Yep.
Yep. That was a fun episode too. Just thinking of all the funny experiences at amusement parks. Yeah. That's a great one too. I like to just think about that everyone. And Ajax, yay, Bruce. All right. There we go. Showing some love everybody out there. But yeah, what's another episode, Ben? I mean, we're just having a great time thinking about these. It's just great to go back and bring
There's
out.
just so many episodes. So many episodes. Just the I'm just so many. A lot of just all the coffee shops that we've been able to interview and their stories and how they got started and everything has just been amazing. I found the clip for
Okay.
the shed, so I will see if I can play it and have the audio on there. If
If I had
this
the
will work.
connection, I could also try and do that screen share. We've been having some technical difficulties when we screen share it, but I can still give it a try if we can because we want to. That's the original clip. I got you. There we go. And it's disco. It's disco syncing up with the flame. That's right.
Yeah. So that was just so random.
It's great. I remember you made the comment. You said, you know what music's going to be after that? It's going to be shedcore.
Yeah, shed gore. Yep.
That's great. And we got yeah, Gallagher guys searching mustaches and coffee cabin head on fire.
Yes.
No idea what you're gonna get with that search, so discretion is advised. I have no idea what
Yes.
you'll pull up with that.
Viewer discretion is advised.
And Ajax says, I also do not recommend putting a log cabin syrup on your head. Make sure you're super sick. No. No. I mean, you shouldn't have a cabin on your head or
I'm
shed.
okay. I'm just laughing.
Yeah, you okay? Get depressed.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't recommend that on your head. Yeah, here we go. Galaga Guy 88 with the teacher game lady. Miss Devon. Yes.
Yeah.
Has the dream job. So cool. She teaches video games. Go check it out. I mean, she does a great job explaining it if you have not seen that episode because she just tells about how she got to where she is. It's just an awesome story and cool concept. Like, thinking about, yeah, great place for kids to go, feel more safe than just jumping online and being with who knows who. And yeah, it's great. Go check out the episode again. But that was so much fun too. She was a
Mhm.
lot of fun, just really nice. You could tell, she enjoys her job. I mean, it's a lot of fun play video games, but she loves kids, and she's just got that teacher, really good teacher. So yeah, go check out her episode. That was a great one.
Laughing about these comments coming in. These are awesome.
Yeah, we want to make sure we get them all here. Yeah, haha. Congrats to Bruce. That's Seth there.
Yes.
Congratulating Bruce. We got Ajax. Some people really do live and breathe music. Literally.
Yes.
That's what happened there.
And fire.
And we got Seth. I saw a lung flying.
Yeah, I better go pick it up.
Yeah, don't go dying on us there, Ben. That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Some
mean,
more hot chocolate.
yeah, keep sipping on that. That actually sounds good on a day like today, hot chocolate. But I mean, we've had so many fun guests. We had I think of Paulino, with weird mustache, just super nice guy and from Brazil. I just think about with that episode, we got a time change to work out our schedules, and He could speak English really well, but it was just an interesting experience. I think we've never had someone that was our first one up to that point. We hadn't had someone like that, and
Yeah.
he talked about how concerts are in Brazil. That just blew me away
Oh, yeah.
because 250,000 people at a concert. I just can't even grasp that. And he just, how he explained it, he's like, it's just an endless sea of people on this concert. And it makes sense in a way because there's those like live concerts. They have like video sets with some bands, they have an album, and it'll say like Brazil, South America. And it does look like that. There's just a sea of people. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Just, the background. He has his own project, but he also plays in a band. That's one that pops in my head too. I had so much fun with that. That was just an experience, and we were so new. That was one of our first episodes too. So that's another one I want to throw out there. But let's get back to the comments. We got Galaga guy. He had that handsome redhead on an episode with an arcade in his basement. He was funny, clever, charismatic. I can't even talk tonight. Gosh.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, by far, just amazing person. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree, guy. We loved having you on.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just a lot of fun. I mean, talking about arcade games, that's obviously your just expertise, which you are all about. But I have so many arcade games just growing up. It was so much fun to think about. Just like, yeah, I remember playing this and that, and I don't know. What was your favorite arcade, Ben? I can't remember what you said your favorite was. I'm blanking for some reason.
I really like the Jurassic Park one. There was another one I can't think off the top of my head. Growing up, I played with, but I guess top of my head was probably the Jurassic Park arcade.
Yeah.
And you always seemed to get the gun that worked, and mine was like off by like that far and shooting me like.
Yeah. What's sad is I went in there, where you're talking about. It's a local, like you can do free play. You just pay a one-time fee. Those are starting to come back. I'm seeing a lot of those
Yeah.
arcades that you just pay like a daily, like an hour or whatever. But I was in there because they had an anniversary themselves, like we are right now, our 1 year. But it was like their sixth or something. But anyway, that's gone. They don't have the Jurassic Park arcade game anymore.
Aw.
Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty old, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they've got another one in. I think it was like Burger time. So I'm sure
There you go.
Galaga guy
That's
will be
nice.
going down there to play it soon. Let's
You gotta
see.
put the hat back. I had a thread that was like poking my brain. There we go.
Yeah, Ajax said, wasn't that the centipede dude 48, 44? Sorry. That's what's going to happen. There's going to be all these knockoffs now, Galaga guy. You got to
Yep.
get that trademarked, if you
Yep.
can. Whatever you need to do to protect the brand. Uh, yeah, Seth says, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that was an earlier one. I think we played it, just the audio. But we saw it. Me and Isaac got to see it, the video, but it didn't. We didn't have a clip of that. Um, but yeah, that's what he had on his head. I do have to say, probably one of the favorite things that we
Mhm.
released is our coffee.
That was great. That was great just seeing your reaction because I
Yeah,
was able to keep that a secret. So Ben's reaction was legit. He didn't
yeah.
know
I had no idea.
that we got ourselves our own coffee. I mean, it's just a fun little novelty to have Yugo on there and our own coffee. We can say that. We're a podcast, but we have our own coffee. I agree. That was a fun moment. I
Yeah.
loved every second of it. Just seeing your reaction in it, and we did that live. That was also other people's reactions. So, well, thank you, Seth. I see some discussion going on about the Centipede 44. This live is pretty funny. We're having a great time. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on this Friday. This has been so much fun. And let's see. We got another comment. I want to make sure we don't miss you guys. Retro Jakes and Richmond and Connorsville. Check them out. They might be some great guests. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So what are they like an arcade, Ajax? They do like a one time pay, like, or or whatever, let us know on that one. That might be up, yeah, Galaga Guy's alley, because he's done a few interviews of ones in the gaming community. I think he did one by where he lives at as well. They just opened an arcade by him, so that was really cool too. Give a shout out to Galaga Guy just
Yeah.
in general. Like, can't can't express our thank yous to him. He's supported us, and I have another podcast I do. He's supported over there, so just
Yeah.
we'll keep recommending Galaga Guy. He's got his own arcade. How cool is that? He's in the middle of a move and construction, so I feel for you. I'm so sorry because I've been there so many times. We moved, let me think here, in the time frame of we got married, me and my wife, and then to where we are now, that was a span of about 7 years. I want to say we moved, oh man, one at least like three times in a span of 7 years. It's just not fun. It's not. It's
It's
really
not.
not. So feel for you there, but I hope all goes well because he's kind of been giving us updates, and he's getting closer to getting his arcades all put together because he was kind of in the dark with his arcades being moved, obviously there. So hope it continues to work out for you. Ajax talking about retro Jakes in Richmond and Connorsville, arcade folks just like that. So
Yeah.
we'll check him out, but we'll say Galaga Guy. Maybe that's something you can check out. That's definitely something on your channel. I could totally see you interviewing ones like that. So, anything else, Ben? I mean, we've talked so
Yeah.
much. It's been so awesome.
So as we normally do, we do a last drop. So this is kind of a last drop part, you could say. Something I came across recently today. Um, a Chinese company uh, just created a sun using plasma and everything. This for 16 seconds they were able to turn it on,
Mm.
and all I know is the same thing happened, and Alfred Molina and Toby Maguire showed up. So we may have a
Really
Doc Ock and Spider-Man fight over the sun.
interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
so real life Spider-Man 2.
Yes. Coming to
You,
China near you.
you're not making this up. Like, this was an
No.
actual.
Yeah. They said it's hot. It's hotter than the surface of the sun, and yeah, they were able to make their own artificial sun.
Shut it down. That's all I'm picturing in my head.
Yeah.
Is it just? It's all right. I can contain it.
What do you
He
say?
just jumped.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hands.
Oh, we watched too many movies. That's
Yeah.
all I'm picturing. Like, they set themselves up. That was like,
Yeah.
uh, oh, the things that go on. They just are giving themselves too much of a way for people to make fun of. There. Let's
Yeah.
see. Gallagher guy just commented, "I created a sun and didn't need plasma. People don't know what they're doing."
Different type of sun.
Very nice play
Oh
on words
gosh.
there. Very nice, but
Wah wah wah.
yeah, so guys, stay tuned. I'm making sure I get everybody included. I'm thinking what we're gonna do, Ben, is we're gonna leave people hanging though. Like,
Yeah. We're gonna
we're
have to.
gonna we're going to reveal the winner of the giveaway. We'll do it live, so you'll see it's legit. Wasn't just whatever. I mean, it's gonna be random, but we'll show you proof of it. So if you've commented, if you have not commented yet, what are you doing? Comment. Just say hello,
Yeah.
anything, whatever. If you're watching right now, this is your chance. If you comment, you will get an entry to get a hat. You can get a shirt. It's your pick. If you go to our store, I'm going to throw that up there one more time here. I'm so behind. I'm just like, again, I feel old. Let me see, Sonny. Let me get the QR. Go to our store. Go check it out at the very least. See, like Ben has there, you can buy our coffee.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
really, really cool. I've got mine right here too. So, you gotta be representing, but you can check them out. We'll throw out if you comment, that's an entry. So go to our store, just kind of browse even, but any of the items on there, whoever wins the giveaway, you get to pick. You'll just
Yeah.
let us know. We'll reach out to you and get all the details when that time comes. But there's the QR code. And if you rather the site, again, I don't know the whole like full address. It's just kind of different. I think it's like mustaches and coffee dot printify, something like that. But if you go to our page on YouTube, there's a hyperlink you can go to.
There goes the
Ben's
lungs.
been a sport. Ben has been a sport through all this. He has been battling COVID and still here
I got
for
this
you
comfy
all.
chair, so that helps.
I wish you had like a fireplace or something behind you. That's what.
Yeah. Well, I
The
got
only
one
thing.
in the other part of the house, but yeah.
But yeah, I'm making sure I got record here, guys. So if you have not, again, commented, make sure you get your entry in because
Yeah.
don't want to miss out on it. Who doesn't want a free shirt or free hat, free coffee mug, all that good stuff?
We got some interesting comments coming through.
Let's see here. We got yeah, great. Thank you, Galaga guy. I'm glad you could join because this has been fun. We're just hanging out. This isn't like a really much of an episode. Just more just saying thank you to you guys. This is time to think back. I still can't believe it's been a year. I
Yeah.
mean, if you go back to the day, this was when our first episode. It was our first jobs we worked. We were just two guys. Like let's just hit record and see what happens. Let's
Yep.
just have this topic. We could talk about our first jobs we had, and we had some fun stories with that. I mean, that was some interesting things looking back on. So
I do have to add one thing that we didn't make it on that episode that I've been just came to my mind. My boss at Wendy's. So this was the first episode. We talked about jobs. Isaac worked at Papa John's, I believe.
Yep.
And I worked at Wendy's. But something that I didn't mention was my boss would, when he would get mad, he would throw spatulas at people.
That's just wow.
Yeah. You just see him flying through the air, and then one fell in front of my shoes. The one day I picked it up, washed it off. Here you go, handed it back to him, and I think he proceeded to throw it at somebody else after that.
Oh,
Yeah, it was interesting.
you just wonder where he's at now, but you don't even want to think about that. But that's unfortunate. Yeah, I had some coworkers, maybe not that extreme, but you just shake your head at what they were doing. Sometimes it's just unfortunate. But yeah, that was a fun episode too. I mean, it was the very first one. I mean, it's a pretty rough listen when I go back to it now, and that's just me, like listening to myself.
We've improved. That's the thing with we've improved.
Yeah, we're just trying to get better. I mean, we're having fun, but we also try to get better. So we welcome comments. I've had some constructive criticism, just trying to help us, and I appreciate it. I really do. So I mean, if there's something you guys like and it's something that would add to the podcast, feel free to reach out to us because we're just we're just two guys having fun, and again, this is a great time that we're able to reflect on and see how far we have come. Let me go back here. I'm sorry, I'm missing all these comments. Keep them coming though, guys. This is great. Ajax, if I win, I'm picking the mustaches and coffee stretch limo.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have that one yet, but we will let you know when we get that added to the store.
Hugo on the side.
Seth, I second that as well. Okay, well, I guess that's something we're gonna have to add to the store here eventually. I guess I don't know. It is fitting, Ajax. I see this. It is fitting that he threw spatulas when he was flipping out.
Wah wah wah.
Very nice, very nice. Spatula City. Okay, nice. I missed Seth's comment. I'm sorry, Seth. Ajax, you know where he shopped. That's Spatula City. Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
It's a one place for all your spatula needs. That is right.
There you go.
Well, I think that I mean we could go on and on, but we just wanted to take a little bit of time to just hang out, guys.
Yeah, this was fun.
It was so much fun. Again, round of applause to you guys, you the listeners. You make this all happen because I mean we could talk to me and Ben could just talk to each other, but we like to just put it out there and get guests on, get people to join in on the conversation. We love it. It's just so much fun. having fun, but we have some. Again, we're just teasing stuff. We have some plans for upcoming episodes, so
Stay
be
tuned.
sure. Yes, stay tuned. Be sure you're subscribed to all that good stuff because you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun and get you guys' engagement, your comments, and all that good stuff. We want to hear from you guys, so be sure you're really staying up to date with us in that regard.
I do have to say, I want to thank everybody who subscribed to us. We're pushing 600 subscribers. So thank you, everybody that's tuning in tonight. Those who are going to listen to this episode later, again, thank you. We couldn't have made it this far without each and every one of you subscribers.
That's it. We can't thank you enough for that. And yeah, tell your friends and if you aren't subscribed, help us out. We're so close. Let's see if we can get to that 600. We're so close to that, and we're just gonna keep knocking down the next milestone. Let's do 600. Let's do 700. Let's get this thing because we love these giveaways. We love doing. We can give you something off of the shop. Ben's got the arcade. I think these are great prizes, but if we can grow this thing, guys, I mean, we can have some pretty awesome prizes. I think. I mean, we have some ideas. We gotta let this podcast grow and be its own thing. It's like that bird that is leaving the nest. Learn to fly, use its wings. And I don't know where I'm going with that, but I hopefully get the idea.
Well, that made me think. I think it was a King of what was it King of the Hill episode or something? He's like early, or no, it was The Office. You know what they always say? The early worm gets the worm.
I think that was a Michael Scott. That sounds like him.
What
yes.
Are they friends? Like,
yeah. There, give you a shout out there, Seth. Yay us. Yay you guys for the listeners. Again, just thank you so much we've had so many people just, really support us, encourage us, and this is for you guys. We want to give back to you guys. We want to do more of these giveaways. Ben has been like chomping at the bit. He's been thinking of all these different ways to have contests and have fun with it. It's not just let's just say this person randomly wins. Like have some fun games or something to be involved. So we can do that. Just help us grow. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure you do because we're really excited for things to come. We're just having a blast, and this is a great time. We're looking back, like we said, so much. It's like we're repeating ourselves, but it's true. It's really true.
Absolutely.
So I think, okay, we got some interesting comments going on about limo and drink slit, but I think it's a good time. We can go ahead and just kind of wrap things up again. Thank you, everyone who's been hanging out with us tonight. But before we do, Ben, like we always do, let's do our due diligence. So why don't you tell everyone where they can find us at, other than YouTube, and if you're watching us on TikTok, where else can people find us?
So Instagram, Facebook, X at Stash and Joe. Recent posts there. You can see me talking about the Dodgers and how much I dislike them. But anyways,
sorry, just random.
Just random. I just had to throw it out there. So, so just you can email us at mustachesandcoffee@yahoo.com if you have show suggestions, things you want us to improve in, any ideas, or funny last drop episodes you want us to, have on there. If there's funny segments, I know I'm rambling on. I think it's the cold. It's anyways, but just get a hold of us on any of our socials.
There it is. Yeah, and we open that up. Ben has a lot of fun doing those last drops, and we've had some great last drops. That's another. Go check us out on YouTube, on Spotify, all those. We just released a last drop clip show. So if you want to have like a back to back of all of our last drops of 2024, they're all in one place, all in one episode. It's like a bonus episode. But if you have any last drops, if you have any just silly, funny, or interesting, even those from time to time, we're kind of like, that's kind of fascinating, actually. Drop us a line there. Email us or message us on any of our socials. We'd love to hear from you. And we'll give you a shout out too during the last drop. We'll say this comes to us from old Billy or something, whoever it is out there, make sure you just to message us. That's the only way that you'll be able to get a shout out from us when it comes to Last Drop. So, all right, guys. Well, I don't know what else to say. Thank you. Just
Yes.
thank you for so much for everything.
Yes.
We can't wait to get to our new episodes. Like we said, we got so much coming up. So stay tuned.
Yep.
But that's pretty much gonna do it for now. So everybody stay warm. I hope you
Yes.
all enjoy the rest of your Friday night. It's the weekend, TGIF, all that good stuff. Just hopefully you're not having to go out in the cold. Just take it easy. But we're gonna wrap it up here. As we always say, don't bash the stash.
I need espresso for the depresso.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.